And this is now tonight's lineup.
Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Oh, there is a chance, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, of course, this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so, Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts...
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scruton shapes to shoot! Could be danger here, and again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Vinicius Junior at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Guerrero. Upamecano. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Elise. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Gnabry. And here's Kane. He's had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Rodrigo. Guerrero. Guerrero forwards and with intent. And that's been won straight back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Upamecano. And it's Musiala. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed. Kimmich. Kane. He's beaten the last man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eder Militao, Gnabry, Olise, Olise! Sticks it away! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that's well seen too. Pavlovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? That has been knocked clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Gnabry, that's a delicate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ito. Kimmich. Guerrero, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Guerrero. Kimmich. Ito. Kimmich. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chouameni played out to the left flank. Valverde. So, what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold. Stanisic. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham, now he's off and running. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. It's run loose here. Out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Moved on forwards. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. And he welcomes it in. And that's an excellent interception. Rudiger looking to add to his goal. Played towards the other side. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. He's cut it out. Tchouaméni, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Referee has just said play on. Kane gently done. Oh, that is... Gnabry! Chance to shoot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible! Lunin, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is... And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Nicely intercepted. Eder Militao. This might spell danger. It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Upamecano. Stanisic. Ito. That's a sharp pass. Pavlovic. Forwards and within... Gnabry! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Guerrero. And it's Bellingham. Neuer sends that a long way. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. Gnabry. Kimmich. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Searching passes played there. Bellingham. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Rodrigo. Can he deliver? Good take, and is he in? Bellingham, and he's gone backward here. Pavlovic is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe having a look. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Decent hit from there. Now who's going to be first to this? Streamé. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. And reclaimed it in a trice. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mbappe considers his options. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. That was travelling. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Got rid. Calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different... Gnabry! Oh, it's come loose. Streamé. Goulet. Camavinga. Stanisic gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. And it's Kane. Olise. And here's Kane. Kane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ito. And it's played forward. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ito. Stanisic. Ito. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Oh, good-looking ball. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, gently done. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Camavinga. Out of play for a throw. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goulet. They are right into last chance territory. They get a throw in. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Final seconds, this has to be it. Now it's Tchouaméni. One good cross, maybe the last chance. It's a loose ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Woola!
Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Stanisic.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. I think we're just about done here. In once more. Well read. The danger is averted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And this is now tonight's lineup.
Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter, well, it's a given that this contest won't hit the levels of intensity nor the competitiveness of a regular season fixture. Let's just hope we get a good advertisement to boost the popularity of both these clubs. The fans have been quite incredible and they deserve a healthy amount of excitement.
There's the whistle. Eder Militao, Asensio, Alexander-Arnold, Barreiro, he's in plenty of space here, Rafa Silva has it out wide and in space, climbs up big, Valverde gets good distance on it. Bellingham. Valverde gently done. Alaba looking to hit the byline here. Mbappe. Barreiro. Rafa Silva. Dahl. Rodrigo chips it through. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Eder Militao. Alaba. Eder Militao. Asensio. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cleared away. And the counter is on. He is through here. It's run loose here. Oh, great chance. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. Benfica going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. Asensio. Asensio forwards and with intent. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Neither side yet able to find the net. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barreiro. Rafa Silva. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alaba. Tchouaméni. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. Rafa Silva in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Asensio. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafa Silva chooses to go cross-field. Out towards the flank. Now the delivery. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Chance! It's wide, but only just.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Eder Militao. Mbappe. Valverde. Real chance! We've got a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Antonio Silva, gently done. Oh, good spread. That is well.
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham with the clearance. Barrero. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Has a shot! He's found some space. And he's heaved it away. Otamendi. Barrero. And here's Rafa Silva. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tchouaméni. Oh, they could break here. Bellingham. Now, he's got space here. And it's Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodrigo tries to dink it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Dahl. Keeper's got good distance on that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Asensio can get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Benfica are back in business. Lunin, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all strong. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tchouaméni, Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Rafa Silva. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Antonio Silva. Rafa Silva. Otamendi. Otamendi, oh, good-looking ball. Spread out to the left. Rafa Silva crosses. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Clearly not happy with that. Asensio shifted upfield. Searching pass he's played there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Rodrigo. Rodrigo, chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Dahl, great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe, and he's picked out the run, and he's lost his man here. Belling, can he finish? Benfica.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Barreiro, in once more. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Silva. And here's Rafa Silva. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Alexander-Arnold, aim forwards. Alaba. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Number 11. Number 5.
Brahim Diaz.
Number 12.
Well time, excellent interception.
On the field. Number 6. Number 30. Number 21.
Played out to the right.
23. Number 2.
There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, played through for the wide man. Benfica making consecutive changes here. 2 changes being made right now. Chouameni, that's a delicate pass. Rafa Silva looking to add to his goal. Can he get onto this? Mendy tries to clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries a deft little ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Do have a chance to counter here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. That's a waste.
Streamé has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Otamendi. Looks to the other side. Luca Bacchio. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio! Asensio gets it clear. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Silva. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafa Silva. Benfica to make one last surge forward. Out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure.
Benfica really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's had a shot! And he could be danger here. And one more try! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Clears it away. Camavinga. Played back in. He's cut it out. 2 minutes to be added on. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he latch on to this? Needs a quality cross. Cleared away. Goes to finish! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
And this is now tonight's lineup.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this has been quite an event, and it's an event that should grow from strength to strength from now on.
Well, a lot of teams are about to wrap up their pre-season with the conclusion of this game, and they'll have many good memories of excellent turnouts and the very warm welcomes received wherever they went. They've made a connection, I think, with the local supporters, as if to say, we'll be back again.
And as you can see, we've already started here. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a chance! Just a whisker away. Only partially clear. Menu played with finesse. Chance, surely! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Howson. And it's Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. Howson cuts it out. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Alexander-Arnold, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Clipped into space. Rodrigo. It's a good foot in there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Camavinga. Asensio. Neither side yet able to find the net. Valverde shifted upfield. He can get that clear. And it's Diaz. Valverde. Lisandro Martinez gets good distance on it. Asensio. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Mazraoui. Oh, a delicate chip through. Matheus Cunha. Crossed in again. Climbs up big! Howson. a little off target. Ahmad. Malacia crosses it in. Can he finish? Asensio forwards and with intent. Malacia gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Heaven, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Camavinga. And it's Diaz. He's got away. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Now shapes to shoot!
And he nearly went all the way.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Mazraoui attempts a clearance. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Diallo tries to dink it through. Howson. Mazraoui. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Heaven. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rodrigo. Nice physical challenge. And it's Mount. And here's Ahmad. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Ahmad. Ahmad. And what about this cross? Brahim Diaz. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
The pass has gone astray. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Menu, well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior proves too strong. He's found a way through. Matías Cunha. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Camavinga gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Menu. Menu. Malacia. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they're...
Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Camavinga. Still just a single goal between the sides. Howson. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Menu. And here's Circe. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Circe. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! He's cut it out. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Malacia. Najraoui. Ahmad. It's come to nothing. Time for a change in personnel. It's going to be a double change then. And back to the goalkeeper. Short changes in with that pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Menu. That's really well manoeuvred. It's anyone's ball now.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold, now it's Rodrigo. Heaven, aim forwards. Zirkzee, he can run onto that. So much time and space here. Matheus Cunha. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's surging through. Menu. Now then, the ball's come loose. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. Zirkzee played out to the left flank. Oh, what a climb!
Should have equalised.
Well, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
There's going to be another change here. 2 changes being made right now. Howson. Alaba. And it's Alaba.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Zirkzee. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Alaba cuts out the pass. Matheus Cunha. Chance for a shot! Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Very much into the last knockings. Played out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Mbappe!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Howson shifted upfield. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Rodrigo, he's got space in the area. Oh, this is Mbappe!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so we have a winner in this year's International Champions Cup. There are some terrific scenes here as this competition, featuring some of the best known names from right around the world, reaches its conclusion. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It is